What's up, friends? John here with Go Health Yourself, and this is how I regulated my blood pressure with a spinal cord injury or living as a quadriplegic. Now, I have 5 ways that I did this. We'll get right into it. We'll start with number 1, which is time. Now, you got to give yourself time after the injury. The body is in shock after a spinal cord injury, and your blood pressure is going to be all over the place. Most of the time it will be low, so you got to give it time. A spinal cord injury affects the autonomic nervous system, and what that does is it disrupts the reflex for your blood vessels' ability to either constrict or relax. And what your blood vessels do, they end up relaxing, and that causes insufficient blood flow. Basically, there's not enough force for the blood to flow efficiently. So your blood vessels are too relaxed, and in turn your blood pressure goes low. So give yourself some time after the injury. It took me a couple years to start to regulate my blood pressure, but I refused to take any medication. It wasn't really serious, but some people have some serious issues with low blood pressure, and you'll get dizziness, fainting, and death is pretty rare, but it can occur. But I would give it time. That's what I did, and somewhere deep down just believed that eventually my blood pressure is going to work itself out. And I did some research and started doing the other things which greatly contributed to it. So number 2 is water. Water is super important. Now, when you're dehydrated, your blood volume actually decreases. So the amount of blood in your body actually decreases when you're dehydrated. In turn, you'll have low blood pressure. That's why if you're doing like therapy or in a medical facility, they tell you to drink water if your blood pressure is low, because it actually regulates your blood pressure. So definitely start drinking a lot of water. I noticed that helped big time when I started drinking mass amounts of water with my blood pressure, because it actually increases the volume of blood in your body. So that's super important as well. Water, you gotta stay hydrated. Number 3 is exercise. Of course, when you make the heart stronger, it can pump blood through the body much better. So exercise is really important as well. You could either do cardio or weightlifting, anything that gets your heart rate up. You want to get over 100 beats per minute to really, strengthen your heart and be able to pump that blood. So I do mostly weightlifting. That's my go-to, but you can get out there and push your chair like crazy. You could do cardio, you could do therabands, you could do all kinds of things to strengthen your heart, and that will also help regulate your blood pressure. So number 4 is a healthy diet. And I don't know the exact facts behind what a healthy diet exactly does, but I know that if you have high blood pressure and you have a healthy diet, it can lower your blood pressure. Eating less salt, eating less of the bad cholesterol can definitely help your heart. But I guess that's in the same field of regulating your blood pressure, but the healthy diet, I've noticed, definitely help my blood pressure stay regulated and not low all the time. And number 5 is muscle spasms. And again, I don't see anybody talking about this, but muscle spasms also regulate your blood pressure. Now, when your lower extremities, like your legs, your thighs, and your calves, they squeeze, it pushes the blood up, it constricts your blood vessels, and pushes the blood up to the upper extremities, which in turn will regulate your blood pressure. So if you do have spasms, you want to keep some spasms because it can really help your blood pressure. I've noticed in the beginning when I would have low blood pressure and I would have a spasm that it would go right back to regulate it right away. So that is another thing that can definitely help. I would say the 3 most important ones are water, exercise, and a healthy diet. Those are super important. And if you follow all 5 of those, you can definitely improve your blood pressure. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and feel free to comment. If you want me to make any videos, throw them in the comments. I really appreciate you watching, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And stay strong, stay active, stay creative, And go health yourself, friends. Over and out.